It's just a plain, odorless candle. I think nobody's gonna miss it. Take the chain? But then how will people know where to wait in line? And if people don't know how to wait, how are they expected to know how to act? Chaos would reign. Fathers will kill their children and feast on their entrails. It would be horror! Screw it. I'm taking it anyway. That's a lot of oyster pails that used to have noodles in them. They look kind of greasy. I know that dog doesn't pay me, but I'm still not searching through that greasy trash. Yuck! These bandages are all greasy and sticky and smell like noodles. But there seems to be something wrapped beneath them. A box of matches. From Motel Romero? This must belong to the missing receptionist. He must be close. I must find him and find out the truth of whether he is behind Dog's disappearance or not. Good idea. You never know when a food seasoning emergency might arise.
Hey, be careful with that. I don't want to end up sneezing or with my eyes sore.
Sorry. A statue made of chalk. It looks like a Buddha, but I don't think we're allowed to use religious icons. Hey, I need some chalk. Could I have your statue?
Absolutely not. That's a family heirloom from the times when my ancestors used to mine chalk in the chalk mines.
Are you sure chalk is mined and not for...
How dare you? The last wish of my mother was to always keep it close to me.
Right. I wonder what wacky item I will need to loosen this brick and take it. Well, that was anticlimactically easy. Say, those are some gruesomely greasy noodles you got there.
Noodles are the stuff of life. When the gods made man, they crafted him out of golden noodle strings, and then perfected their creation by making the first woman out of chopsticks.
They made them of chalk, I tell you.
Our gods came here with the first brick of that well.
Our family was here after the earthquake of 1755.
It's the same date!
Okay. I think someone is calling me over.
Now, be a good Samaritan and help me out delivering an anointing bowl to a poor...
Yikes. All this grease makes them sticky. Where do you want them delivered?
to an alleyway near ChinaTown North. There, I once found a bandaged man, and I made it my personal quest to feed him. Since then, I bring him one plate of noodles every day and leave it in the open for that poor, shy man to eat.
Bandaged man? Interesting. Bless you.
Thanks. I can't see a thing. Stupid Pepper.
Better pick up the chalk before he can see again. Oh man, some chalk just crumbled to dust. I already got a piece. I have no use for that. I have no use for that. Yeah, sure. And have my fingers sticky and slippery. Ugh, it's so sticky. Let's try that out. Logic tells me it should smell like cinnamon now. I could use this box to bait him out and track him. I think here is the best place. Oh, gee. I'm going to leave these tasty noodles laying on the floor for a while. I just hope no one steals them. Now I just have to wait. He must be invisible. That means that if he's not involved in Dog's disappearance, he might have seen who did it. A numerical pad behind a hidden brick, but I guess that if I was an invisible man, I have no use for that. I won't try 1,000 possible combinations until I get it right. And now the dust is stuck to the grease on the keys, showing which ones the invisible man punched. Eurico, you're a genius. How come your greatest accomplishment so far has been to earn second place in a pizza delivery race? Never mind. Now that I see which numbers he punched in, I can... All right. Okay, I know you're hiding here, and I know you're invisible. And in 5 seconds straight, you will tell me what the hell happened to my friend, or
what, geezer?
Or I'll introduce you to my friend, Azul's left hand.
You'll have to catch me first, you dumb son of a whore. Take that, swine!
I wonder what someone that can't see himself does with a hairdryer.
Ouch! Had enough, pig! Ouch! Watch your step, geezer!
Why do I keep picking up disgusting stuff? What's wrong?
Ouch! Ha! Take that, swine! Ouch! Ha! Take that, swine! Ouch! Had enough, pig!
I have no use for that.
Ouch! Watch your step, geez. Ouch! Ha! Take that, swine.
I don't want to put that in...
Ouch! Ha! Take that, swine. Had enough, pig.
It seems the light switch...
Ouch! Watch your step, geezer. Ouch! Ha! Take that, swine. Ouch! Ha! Take that.
I can see your dirty feet on the water now.
Oh, shite!
This is your last chance. You either surrender or I'll fry your nerves with a 220-volt short-circuit zap.
Wait, champ, wait. I give in. Just don't do it.
Oops. Sorry, my hands are just slippery with all that damn grease.
Oh, pal, you punched my lights out for a moment. I can still see stars. Why did you have to do that?
Well, it's not like you were cooperating. We want to know what happened to Dog Mendonça. What did you do with him?
You're wasting your time. I know nothing. I know my rights. I don't have to tell you a stigma on the cock shit.
Yeah, well, why did you kill the man upstairs? That's clearly the reason why you and Dog were there.
Kill him? I didn't do it, pal. You're pointing your finger to the wrong person.
If you didn't kill him, why were you in the motel in the first place?
What kind of ass-backwards question is that? I work there. There's not much more to it.
He's not cooperating. I need to know what he's hiding, even if he's not a real culprit. He does know more than he's telling. Maybe he's got some key information on what's going on. What did you do with Dog? Where is his body?
Whoa, pal. Way to jump to conclusions. Who told you he was dead? That's not what happened.
Well, if that's not what happened, you must have at least seen something.
Do I look like his babysitter? He probably got in trouble for not minding his own business. Very much like you. Ouch! What was that for?
To cut the crap. My friend's life is at stake. Now, tell me everything you know.
All right. But I don't know much. And even if I told you what I know, you still wouldn't believe me. Look, he was probably sniffing after the owner of the motel. The guy was under some really bad mojo. The lights went dark and, in a moment, your man was suddenly gone. Poof! Just gone. Maybe it's something to do with the owner. Maybe it was...
It was what?
Nah, I don't know. It's not like any explanation makes sense or makes me seem more innocent.
Well, at least that's something. Why did you kill the man upstairs?
The man upstairs had a name. He was called Roger. And I didn't kill him. So stop pointing with your finger and stick it deep up your ass.
Well, if you didn't kill him, why was Dog investigating you?
If I did kill him, why didn't he apprehend me at first sight?
That's actually a good question. Maybe Dog didn't know it was you, but you're still our only suspect.
Well, maybe you should start looking around for someone else.
Yeah? Like who? Like I said, you are the only suspect.
Have you tried talking to the other ones?
Which other ones?
Well, Roger was visited by two men, once every month. He would get all real nervous when they showed up. But it wasn't the only thing that made his hair stand up in the back of his neck. There was also this curse he would bring up once in a while, especially on stormy nights. Something of his past was chasing him, but I can't really tell you what.
And can you tell me at least who these men that came to...
Sorry, mate, but you're on your own. I don't know feck all about it. I knew it was something shady, so always minding my own business, just to avoid this kind of
Well, this actually gives me something to work with. What were you doing exactly at the motel?
What kind of ass-backwards question is that? I work there. It's not like
It's not like you what?
Nothing. What else could there be but work?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
What? You think there's something else? Well, there isn't. Stop it, pal, and quit staring at me that way. All right. I admit it. I work at motels because they have many perks to a guy like me. I can go into rooms without people noticing me, and I get my kicks from spying on them. I also take stuff from them from time to time. I also rub their toothbrushes over my stuff. Was that any of your freaking business?
I wanted to know something more, but I don't think I wanted to know that much. All right, I think I heard enough. I will tell you what I think happened. You were doing your business, stealing stuff from other people, when the owner, Roger, caught you. That's when you killed him, because he knew too much. Then, Doc came in to investigate the crime scene, and you had to do away with him too.
I already told you. It had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, you talked about two other men, but can anyone testify their existence? Right now, it is only your word, and on a very flimsy trail.
Why couldn't it have been your boss who killed him, and then cut loose?
My boss was in a cage, remember? He couldn't have killed anyone.
Look, I know how this looks. Even if I told you, you still wouldn't believe me.
You keep saying that. Try me, because just like you said, this doesn't look good for you.
Well, I told you already that I usually use my peculiar talents to spy on people and steal some things from their room. Motel Romero was no exception, but it was the crappiest place I've worked in. Almost no customers, never ever. and the few that came were scared by the owner. It's not that he was trying to be scary, but he always came up as a weirdo. Most of the times he was a pompous buffoon, but from times to times he would get downright creepy. He was obsessed with gypsy curses and immediately scared off anyone that came through the door. I didn't make much of it. Any monster with 2 fingers of forehead can tell you that there is no such thing as a gypsy curse. So I paid no attention.
What about the 2 men? Were they regulars at the motel?
The 2 men never stayed at the motel. They came to visit my boss once a month. Roger would get all jittery when they appeared. I don't know who they were, but his obsession with gypsy curses would skyrocket when that time of the month came. After dealing with this shit for some time, one night I went into his room to learn the combination of his strongbox. As I suspected, there was nothing of value there, just some old photos and a bust. This was the photo. It's just a picture of him when he was young and some broad. It's really old, 30 years at least. He was not even fat back then. He was even pretty buff. So I took the photo and kept it. I guess that if it was in a strongbox, it should have some value to him.
That's Nadia, just like she looks today. Maybe that's what's chasing him. His gypsy curse. But how is that possible?
A couple of days later, I was minding my own business when I saw a thing that was not supposed to be. Her. She looked as young as in the picture I had. A woman with eyes of glimmer green, the shrilling voice of a shattered soul, hair as black as a tattered night. The ghost of the gypsy curse. It simply could not be. The curse was real. The ghost was real. And it was after him, for when I climbed the stairs, all life had escaped his body. No wound, as if he had just been drained. And when your boss appeared, she came back. Through the flicking lights, her skin gave a moonshine glow. My heart stopped. And when she was gone, so was your boss.
Let's say I believe you. I still have one question. Why did you lock me behind the door?
That wasn't me, pal. I had the shit scared out of me. Almost literally. But I was too busy getting naked and getting out of there, hiding in the trunk of your car.
Well, I think that's it here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to interrogate old dead Roger about this. Hey, open up!
What's the password?
Shen sent me.
Blah. I'll just come in, you trained pig.
It'll come in handy. I should take a glance now, write down what I need, and maybe buy it later. Ha! I said buy it. With my salary. Good one, Eurico. Good one. Well, it's not like the book is running away or something. I should find another use. Would you care to trade this fine and shiny old brick for your old and dusty silver chain?
Are you trying to make me laugh?
No! It's an ancient brick! An historic brick!
Don't talk sweet me, boy. And let me look at that. You must have some gonads to steal this and bring it to me. Mighty fine. You got a deal.
Heh, I can't believe that worked.
What you saying, boy?
Nothing. That I feel like a dork for exchanging that brick.
Have a nice day. And do come back when you have some money.
Thanks. Bye for now, I guess. Got it. He sells fireworks. Can I have some fireworks, sir?
No! Hey, what are you doing? That's dangerous! Don't do that again, or I'll break your hand next time.
Can I have some fireworks, sir?
No! What's wrong with your brain? Did your parents feed you lead paint? Don't do that again, or I'll break your neck and piss on your corpse.
Can I have some fireworks?
No! What do I have to do to make you stop? Give you some fireworks? Grab some and beat it.
Aw, man. They broke when I put them in my jacket. These fireworks are truly a fire hazard. Pazul, on towards our next destination. That's the spirit. Back to Motel Romero. We have a ghost to interrogate. I can't believe I'm doing this. According to the book, I first need to draw a circle. Now, light the candle. This is my last match, so I better make it count. It smells like bacon. I guess the grease overpowers the cinnamon. Well, it should be comfortable enough. Hey, Pazul, this is important. If you see the candle waning, wake me up. If you don't wake me up in time, I might be trapped with the ghosts forever. Now, read out loud. Klaatu Barada Niktu. And now, gunpowder.
Well, I should have guessed that this wouldn't work from the get-go. You two, you wait here while I figure out what to do. I'll be back in a minute. Just wait here, okay?
What the?
Sup? As in, what's up, Chief? Welcome to the land of the dead. Or to limbo. Whatever you want to call it.
Look, I'm not dead.
The first stage, denial. Before we can help you with your condition, you have to accept that you have a condition.
No, see? I performed the ritual to cross to the other side.
Oh boy, we have a cultist here. All right, you came to an existential hiccup. We can help.
Yeah, by the way, who are you?
We are the Global Underground Association for Spectral Control of Anger, or GWASCA for short.
That can't be right.
We can help you deal with everyday problems.
Like trying to interact with the physical world.
Tutorials on how to achieve and/or avoid going full poltergeist on a room.
Ectoplasm. That awkward little talk that your parents never gave you.
You'll notice that things work a little bit differently on this side of life, or lack thereof.
So, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. How exactly is this different?
Well, you can barely interact with the physical plane now.
Sure, you might open some doors if the wind is on your side.
But in order to really interact with something, you must possess it.
And possessing requires a lot of anger and practice.
And that's what we do here. Learn to project our anger in order to be able to interact with the physical plane. Here, take this complimentary hammer and start working on holding that in your hand.
You can sit with us and practice. In 100 years, you might be angry enough to hold 2 objects.
But beware. Too much anger is also dangerous.
Yes, if you don't control your emotions, you might go full poltergeist on something and be trapped.
That's a lot to take in.
Don't worry, you can ask me anything. We dead people gotta stick together.
Thanks.